Hello friends, my name is Rafi Yakub from Excel Graphics and Multimedia. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how you can make a creative work calendar using Adobe Photoshop. So let's get the tutorial started. So welcome back friends. So we need to make a page size of a 3425 by 49 by 4961. Then you come down here, make sure your resolution is 300. Next, make sure you select CMYK from color mode here. Next, click on create. Right. So the next thing you have to do is to come down below here and make a new layer. Next, go to your shape tool, select rectangle. Then from the property here, make sure you choose your color. Then the stroke, I'm going to remove the stroke. Next, I'm going to make a rectangle. So I'm going to press Ctrl T on my keyboard to expand the rectangle. Okay, I'm going to click on this check mark to accept it. So the next step I'm going to take here is to come down below here and make a new layer. So having made a new layer, you have to go to your toolbar and right click on the rectangle, select custom shape. So at this point now, I have my custom shape here. I'm going to use this. I'm going to draw my custom shape. I can change the stroke color from the point here to white. I can increase the stroke. Then I can centralize it. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make a new layer again. Then I'll go back to my toolbar, right click on it, a new rectangle. Next, I'm going to come down below here again to make a new layer. So having made a new layer, the next thing I'm going to do, I can go to the property and change the color. I'm going to draw a new rectangle here. Right. So the next step I'm going to take is to go to the first rectangle layer, then right click on it, select blending option. So from the point here, I'm going to select gradient overlay. Right, this is my gradient palette. So I'm using this type of gradient. Then you click on OK. Okay, good. So at this point now, the next thing I'm going to do is to bring in my stock photo. All you have to do is to go to File, Place Embedded. So now I'm going to use this particular picture here. Then you click on Place. So I'm going to resize it. I'm going to come here and click on this icon to accept it. And the next thing I'm going to do is to right click on the stock photo layer, select create clipping mask. Good. So I'm going to group the layer together. I press Ctrl J on my keyboard. So I have to double click the layer thumbnail. So I'm going to change the color from this point here. 322 F3F. That's the color code. I'm going to click on OK. So the next step I'm going to take is press Ctrl and plus to zoom out the entire document. So at this point here, I'm going to come down below here and make a new layer. And I'm going to grab my pen tools. And from the point here, I'm going to make a path. So the next thing I'm going to do is to drag it to the background layer. Good. So at this point now, I'm going to Control plus to zoom out. Right. So I'm going to work on this layer also. Double click the layer thumbnail. So I'm going to change the color. Good. So at this point now, the next thing I'm going to do is to start to type to the calendar. So I have to come down below here and make a new layer. So having make a new layer, you go back to your text tools and select your text. So you need to type 2019. So at this point here, I'm going to select the 9. Then I'm going to change the color to green. I'm going to change this to orange. I'm going to come down below here to the layer, to the text layer, right click on it and select blending option. I'm going to select drop shadow here. Then here, I'm going to come here and type 14. I'm going to come down here and type 17. Then here, I'm going to type 23. I'm going to click on OK. So I'm going to look for my stock photo layer. Here we go. I'm going to right click on it and select blending option. Then I'm going to select drop shadow. And from the point here, I'm going to type 28. Then here, I'm going to type 40. I'm going to click on OK. So I can resize the stock image. So what I'm going to do next is to bring in my text. I have my calendar text here. To drop down here. Then I can press Ctrl T on my keyboard, drag it here. September 2019, and press my Shift and alternative key on my keyboard to resize this calendar. So I can press Ctrl T on my keyboard and drag it down. Then I can press Ctrl J to make a duplicate and Ctrl T to make a transform. Shift and alternative key to drag in. I can take the duplicates to the top here. So I can press Ctrl key and 0 to move to the full canvas. Control minus. So at this point now, I believe you'll learn one or two things in this tutorial. If you enjoy my video, please don't forget to hit like button, and also remember to subscribe to this channel for more interesting video in Adobe Photoshop. Thank you for watching the video from the beginning to the end. See you soon. Bye.